My name is Matilda and I am a yoga teacher with Yoga for Change. Today we are going to explore and practice the subtle body in our yoga. Now, I want to acknowledge the fact that I am outside, so there may be some sounds like wind going through the leaves or cars driving by. You may have sounds in your environment. So just allow that to be part of your practice. This will not be a full yoga flow class. It will simply be 4 or 5 forms or postures that we're going to break down and look at through the subtle body. Now, if you don't know what the subtle body is, that's okay. I honestly just started to dive into it at the beginning of this year, 2020. I did a training with someone called Matthew Sanford. So if you want to find out more about it, feel free to go look him up. To give you a little background, you have your physical body where you feel physical sensation, but then your subtle body is found through alignment of the bones, and it's really how your energy flows through you. So the forms that we're going to play with, practice, explore are mountain, warrior 1, warrior 2, and then seated cross-legged. Simple as that. So let's come together standing. If you have a block, great. If you don't, maybe grab something like a little game or a book or something. We're only really going to use this for one of our forms. Yeah. Okay, we'll begin standing. First, just bring feet hips width apart, lay your arms down by your sides, and take a deep breath in. Notice where your weight is in your feet. I feel it in my left heel and my right toes, and I feel a little bit hunched forward right now. So I'm just observing what my body's naturally doing in this moment. Okay. Now, take a step back, so you would be this direction. And then reach your right heel forward. Draw the right ball mouth and big toe down. Spread all your toes out and then press them into the earth. So it's like the widest base possible. Now step your other foot up. Take a breath and notice if there are different sensations on each side. I feel energy shooting down past my mat into the earth. In my right foot, I feel expansion, and I actually feel energy up my right leg into my hip and side body. On my left, I feel weight more on the outside of my foot, and I don't feel very connected, up or down. Now you might feel the same or different. Whatever you feel is perfect. Just have the intention to explore. Okay, let's try the other side. So draw your left heel forward. Press down into the inner edge and big toe. Spread your toes out. As you set it down, spread the whole sole of your foot on the earth. And then just step your other foot up. Take a breath. Feel the difference in the sides. Good. So now if you have a block, I'm going to invite you to bring it to this level. Place it down in between your feet. If you want to use your book or just press your feet together, bring them all the way together, that works as well. Hands down by your sides, press into your big toe, press the insides of your feet into the block. Feel your inner thighs activate. Now, like we did when it was 1 foot at a time, extend all your other toes up, spread them out, and set them back down. Keep finding the inner press of your inner thighs, and to take it to another level, spiral your inner thighs inward. You may notice that your tailbone popped out as you did that. Draw low belly into the spine, lengthen your tailbone down. Breathe here into your lower body. Bring your focus into your back body. Play with this image, an image of a heavy curtain or cape falling down your spine and your tailbone. Have that create length in the back body so you can then reach your heart up. Chin is parallel to the earth, and your crown, the top of your head, is reaching up towards the sky. Bring hands together at heart center. Thumbs rest on your sternum, your chest. Press right wrist into left and left into right. Feel your shoulder blades falling away from your ears. And repress the insides of your feet into your block. Option to stay here in this connection, in this flow of subtle body energy, or add arms. Inhale, sweep your arms up. It can be really tempting to open up the front of the body. In your practice, feel free to do what works, but explore keeping the spine straight and having the arms be an extension from the bottom of your feet. Down to go up and in to go out. Also notice if lifting your arms, you bend the elbows a little bit, or you overextend through a couple of your fingers. What are you trying to avoid or reach for? Reach by pressing down. Make your arms straight as your shoulders relax. Finding energy for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Release your arms down. Remove your block. Good. I hope that you felt something there. And again, the intention is all that really matters. You might try it today and nothing shows up, and that's okay. Just play with it today and maybe invite it into your practice at home or in the studio. Right. For Warrior 1, here's how I like to come into it. Bring your heels together and your toes apart. Then courageously draw your right toes forward. Keep the knee straight to begin. Press down into the knife edge of your left foot and the big toe ball mound of your right foot. And then spiral your inner thighs together like you did in mountain. Ooh, see, it draws your hips square to the front of your mat. Reach the crown of your head and your heart up as you press down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Keep finding focus in your feet. Knife edge of your left foot, big toe ball mound of your right, inner thighs spiraling towards each other. The cherry on top is your long arms, and then feel like someone is gently pressing one finger on your spine in between your shoulder blades. Feel how you can then press and open up your heart. One more breath here. Good, shake it out. Bring feet together, find your mountain once again. Pressing inward, spiraling, heavy tailbone, long spine. Now gently and slowly shift your weight forward. Find center. Back. Find center. Good. Stay in center and notice how your mind, your thoughts and your emotions can settle in this middle, in the stability and the alignment. Good. Come back a little bit, heels together, toes apart, moving into the other side. This time your left toes reach forward. Right foot is on a diagonal. Press down into the back knife edge of your right foot. Press into the big toe ball mound of your left foot. Spiral your inner thighs. Feel your hips and shoulders square to the top of the mat. Press down as you inhale your arms up. Exhale, left knee bends forward. There we go. Good. Once you find the engagement and alignment of the legs, then feel like someone is pressing one fingertip right on your spine in between your shoulder blades. And just react however you imagine you would. One more breath. And then slowly come out. Good. Find your mountain once again. This time, inhale your arms up. Again, watching out for wanting to splay the rib cage. Keep everything aligned. Shift your weight forward. Keep reaching. Center. Back. And center. Let your arms come down. Bring your hands together to your heart. Beautiful. Warrior 2. Let's begin with the left foot back, right foot forward. You'll want a wider stance than Warrior 1. Right toes are on a diagonal. Left toes are on a diagonal. Right toes are facing the top of your mat. Hips and shoulders are square towards the side of your mat. Bend deeply into your right leg. Take a peek down at your foot. Can you see your right big toe? If not, use the outer muscles on your right leg and press the knee back. Bring hands back to your waist. Feel that heavy curtain down your back, heavy tailbone. Reach through your heart. Press down into the knife edge of your left foot, big toe ball mound of your right. Bring your arms out long. 2 breaths here, then we add one more element. 1, 2. Bring your right hand down to your quad, left hand onto your hip bone, and draw them apart. You might go lower than you thought you could, or you usually do. It's perfect. One more breath. I'm shaking. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down to your heart. Let's just switch the feet. Right toes turn in, left toes turn out. My hips right away want to come towards the back edge of my mat. I have to actively draw everything square. Find length by pressing down. Bend deeply into your left knee. Good. Check out if you can see your big toe. If not, use the muscles on the outside of your leg to open up. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale here. Inhale, open your arms, gaze over your left fingertips. Good. Left hand down to your quad, right hand onto your hip. Draw them apart and see what happens. Ideally, we want a 90-degree here, and more of us can get there than we think. One more breath. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Whew. Good. So I'm just going to leave you with those three. Mountain, warrior one, warrior two. And the last thing we're going to do is just seated cross-leg and kind of soothe the system, calm it down before we end our time together. Gently bring yourself down to seated. If you have a block, bring it underneath your seat. And then this is not technically subtle body, but just find some seated cat-cows to relax and realign the spine. Hands on your knees, inhale, press your heart open, draw your shoulder blades together, option to look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tail. I like to hold my knees as I press my spine through my shoulder blades. Inhale, open the front of your body. Exhale, open the back. Good. Find a neutral spine. Now take a look at your feet. Often when a teacher says, come into a seated position, like we try to find our deepest expression, and that has its time and place, so feel free to do that. For right now, what I want you to try is, instead of bringing your heels in close, bring them out and cross at the ankles. So if I look down, I see a triangle from my hips to my knees. And then my legs are really supported because the block lifts them up and my hip flexors can relax, and then my legs get to just rest on my feet. From here, palms can be up or down. Find a place for your hands where your shoulders can be stacked right on top of your hips, and your ears can be stacked right on top of your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Seal your lips. Bring attention down into your hips and into your blocks. Block. Feel your hip flexors become soft, hips heavy. Notice each vertebrae of your spine stacking on top of the next, leading to a tall spine. Keep your chin parallel to the earth or place it there now. And feel the energy from the top of your head, your crown reaching up to the sky. Just like we did in mountain, option to bring hands together, placing your thumbs on your sternum, your chest. Press right wrist into left and left into right. Option to stay here and meditate, or to be done with this video and move on to whatever is next in your day. Thank Thank you for taking the time to practice, to be on your mat. Thank you.